types of figure of speech. This is for ISC 11th and 12th boards. We'll start with simile. In a simile, two things which are completely unlocked are compared with each other. A simile is introduced by words such as like, so, as, etc. Now the examples are, the flower is as pretty as a picture. So we are comparing the flower with a picture. He is as sober as a judge. Second, metaphor. Metaphor is somewhat like simile, but it has a difference. It is an informal or implied simile in which the words like, as are avoided. For example, he is like a giant. It is a simile. And he is a giant. That is a metaphor. You are an apple of my eye. Ocean's sound is music to my ear. These are some examples of metaphor. Personification. In personification, non-living things like the inanimate objects, abstract ideas or qualities are mentioned as humans or living things. For example, angry clouds surrounded the island. Earth was thirsty for water. Apostrophe. In this figure of speech, the writer mentions the absent or inanimate objects as alive and writes about them. Oxymoron. An oxymoron is when two words are used together in a sentence but they seem to be in contrast with each other. An oxymoron is a figure of speech that willingly uses two differing ideas. This contradiction creates a paradoxical image in the reader or listener's mind that creates a new concept or meaning for the whole. Life is bittersweet. They knew they could feel the joyful sadness on his arrival. For example, it was written, life is bittersweet. Life is bitter and sweet also. So it is like two contradictory statements. Hyperbole. It is when you use the words to exaggerate what you mean or emphasize a point. It is used to make something seem bigger or more important than it actually is. For example, it has been ages that I have had a proper meal. Usain Bolt runs faster than the wind. So it's called exaggeration. Pun. This is generally used in plays where one word has two different meanings. It is used to create humor. Humorous use of words or of different meanings or the words of the same sound but different meanings is known as pun. A bicycle can't stand on its own because it is too tired. In this case, tired has two meanings. It may be the tire of the bicycle or if a person is exhausted, right? Hyperbole. It is exaggerating. We have done this. Alliteration. It is the series of words which commence with the same letter. Alliteration consists of the repetition of a sound or of a letter at the beginning of two or more words. Dirty dolphins dove across the ocean. Purple pandas painted portraits. You can see D, D, D and P, P, P. This is known as alliteration. Onomatopoeia. It is a figure of speech where the word is used to describe a sound. When we explain any action by putting the sounds into language, it is known as onomatopoeia. It is generally used in a fiction or in nursery rhymes. For example, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So this is onomatopoeia. Examples are, I could hear the leaves rustling and wind howling. So we are describing the sound in this case, rustling, howling, E-I-E-I-O. This is a sound which we are making. Synecdoche. It is a figure of speech wherein a part is made to represent the whole. For example, they came on their wheels. 5 brains are enough to deal with this problem. The ship was lost with all hands. Example, in this first sentence, they are saying they came on their wheels. Now, wheels is a part of that vehicle. So they are substituting this part instead of the whole vehicle. Epithet. It is an adjective or a phrase given to one for one's quality. For example, he was called Evans the Brake. He called the white-haired director. They were hard-earning people. So we have used an adjective just to describe the quality of a person or maybe an object. Paradox. A statement that seems absurd but has a deeper meaning. For example, child is the father of a man. Now it may seem uneven. It's not true, but it has a deeper meaning. Coward dies many times before their death, but valiant dies only once. Allusion, a passing reference to historical event or a play. He picked the bow like Lord Rama and broke it into two pieces. Irony. It is a literary device which helps figure out the difference between reality and appearance. His name suggests that he is Lord of the universe, but he is a rag picker. The operation is successful and he is dead. Now, irony in a story is when a situation is unexpected and it is the result of more humor in a story. I am discussing the important literary device which may come in your board exam. Enjambment. It is a literary device wherein thoughts and ideas are carried over to the next line without any pause. For example, life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. So, enjambment is when you continue with the poem or the story without any pause, even after you get a line break there. We'll discuss everything in detail afterwards, but we have less time because tomorrow is your exam. So I'm trying to make this video short. Now, this is a writing handout, figure of speeches. You can take a screenshot or I'll upload this in the description box. You'll get this in the description box. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. All the best for your exam.